Kia ora tātou. Koea tonu tēnei ko te whakataukitanga kōrero mo tēnei wāanga e Waka Eke Noa. What that means is, of course, we're all in this together. So the waka goes out in the water. Sometimes there's rough weather, but whatever happens, we're all in this together. Having Ngā Ora as a foundation for Tui Ora is incredibly important because, of course, it's part of the legacy left by our kaumatua and our original founders that keep us grounded, that keep us dedicated to a kaupapa Māori philosophy, and that embraces whānau ora. So our kaimahi, our clients, our people, we're all part and parcel of the whānau, the wider whānau of Tui Ora.
Tui Ora, it goes back to the kaupapa, why was it started, for the betterment of health, to unify people. And I think, institutions and policies will say these sorts of things, but really the strategy that matters is your ability to deploy. And that's where Tui Ora has a significant advantage to enable deployment within Taranaki.
I think we can say it's far from business as usual. I mean, we're facing a public health event crisis like no other.
Our dedicated kaimahi are working extra hard right now, so we are delivering our usual everyday services as well as standing up a very excellent COVID-19 response for whānau.
The establishment of the Māori Health Authority is critical to the health reforms. There's a recognition that Te Tiriti is now taking more of an influence in shaping policy in Aotearoa. Māori Health Authority is an opportunity to take that a step further and put more autonomy into the hands of iwi Māori. What excites me is the opportunity that we've been given. We know that standing still, doing more of the same isn't going to give us the answer. So for me, that excites me. Is yes, there are some risks in change, but there are also some opportunities, and there are some opportunities to change things permanently. And it's about collaboration. So I really want to speak to that, and that's part of the DNA of Tui Ora. I think it's been something that we've always prided ourselves on, knowing that we can't do this job alone. We actually need to work alongside others.
So the strategy reset that we're taking on is to look at what's happening with the current state and how that we as Tui Ora can maximise these changes for the betterment of our whānau. Looking at the 50 to 100 years, that sort of provides a guiding light. Have that future forward thinking, and then every few years just readjust to make sure that we're still on that same path. Same as like our tūpuna did back in the day, following the stars, correcting each evening. The stars weren't out all the time, however every night they'd check in and just make sure they're on that right path.
The point of difference with Tui Ora services is that we are a whānau water provider, and we do take a whānau-centred approach when we engage with whānau. The end goal is that whānau are getting the services that they need at times that matter to them, and that they are living well, that their well-being and their whānau well-being as well taken care of, or living their best life.
So Ngā Tini Whetū, in a nutshell, is about transformational change for whānau. It's essentially a whānau-centred program, so it's based on the whānau aspirations. We make sure that they have access to the resources they need to be on that journey, to aspire to all those things so that they're achievable.
This program is something that, I'm definitely benefiting from because I have that ongoing support. I'm smashing things out of the park.